Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Hey, I was just thinking, I did my very first Facebook Live video yesterday and it went a little bit longer. I kind of rambled in some areas, but I really want to share my very first video with my audience and I want to upload it to YouTube and then I want to embed that on my blog, and I might want to also upload it directly into my Facebook page as well, and share it throughout my social media channels because I shared a really cool story about fleas in a jar, and it was a great analogy about life and society and all that. And so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to show you how I download the Facebook video, and then I'm going to show you the software that I use to edit that. And I was going to do this really quickly and do this. This is some of the things I do on a daily basis. This is one of my methods of operation I do in regards to creating content. And so, yeah, so I thought, why not just let you see over my shoulder or see my screen? So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. So I hope you get value from this. So I'm on my Facebook personal profile, which is where I'm able to use my Facebook Live. Okay. So let me scroll down to the video or the thing I did yesterday. Okay, here it is. And here is my video. It says I was in my live video, right? And what I do to grab the URL is I take, it's sideways here, but it's only sideways for a couple seconds because I turned my camera. Click on the time, so I'm clicking on the time, and it pulls up the full web address. Okay. All right, so what you do is so cool, guys. Take the www and just make that an M and then hit enter. And what it does, guys, it goes into mobile version. And when it goes into mobile version, I play it for a second. Then what I do is I right click and I save video as, and I'm going to go to my videos and I'm going to say my first live video. Okay, so I saved it as my first live video. I just saved it. All right, now what I'm going to do, I know I have a lot of icons. I need to clean this up. I use a site that it's free if you want to try it out, but I think I paid, hardly anything. I also have Camtasia, $300 right here. I actually use this more. Wondershare Filmora. So I'm gonna double click on that. And I'm thinking about putting together a full-blown video course because I've got some videos on YouTube that I've got thousands. I've got one video I've got over 700,000 views, which is pretty awesome. So I think I'm gonna probably put together a video editing course or something like that. No, I don't want to say the last project. Okay, so here it is. It just opened up. It's going to ask me if I want it in 4:3 version or 16:9. I always leave it in 16:9 because that's the most, that's the general size. And then I go to full feature mode. Okay, now this is going to be a little bit advanced for a lot of you. So I'm just going to show you some really basic stuff. I'm just going to whiz through this, and you can always go back, and see, and just refer to this training, what have you. All right, so here it is. This is what it looks like, and it's got some videos that I've imported that I've created movies with, okay? So what I'm going to do is, the first thing I want to do is I want to import my video. So I'm going to import media files. So I'm going to go through this pretty quick because I'm just basically letting you look over my shoulder, right? So first live video, hopefully it will find it. There it is. Double click. There it is. Right click, add to project. Now what it's doing is it's loading here, okay? And I'm going to play it, make sure it's working.
Oh, okay, I'm going to turn this. I hope this isn't backwards.
Okay, so what I'm going to do really quickly, just to show you for the fun of it, is I'm going to show you how to add a catchy text at the beginning to get people's attention. And it's really cool, guys. I just go to text credit. I'm going to double click or click on that. And usually I do I think it was common. I think it's this one. Let me click on it real quick and see what it does. Yeah. Okay. It does the diagonal. Basic. Let me go to basic. Here, this one. The lens flare A. Zoom. Okay. I'm going to right click on that and apply it. And it right here pulled it into, so everything is done in layers. So if I click on it, it's going to show zoom. So you have to be, it has to be highlighted. I'm going to make it maybe a smidgen longer. So I just drag it and then I'm going to double click on it. And I'm going to say my first live Facebook live video. Okay. And then I'm going to go back and, okay, so I'm going to play it, my first Facebook Live video. I don't, okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm now going to, I don't like how that looks, but you can drag it like this, and I'm going to make it a smidgen smaller, 48. Let's see what that looks like. All right, and I'm going to change down here. I'm going to change it. I don't want it to look cheesy, okay? I think that looks cheesy. That looks kind of cheesy. Oh, wait, I'm going to change the font, first of all. I'm going to change it to Arial, or do they have Tahoma? Okay, they don't. Oh, shoot. Arial. This goes fast. All right, hold on. Arial. Arial. Okay, I'm going to center that. So center it and change the color. No, don't like that either. No. No. And you can go in and change the settings on this, but I'm usually always pretty much in a hurry, so I don't want it. Okay, I'll stick with that. Hold on. Yeah, I'm stick with that. Okay, make it a smidgen bigger, 56 maybe. Okay, now watch what happens. This is so cool. Start at the beginning. My first.
Oh, okay, I'm entering this.
Put an exclamation point. Okay, so I just showed you how to add that text.
Hi, everybody.
All right, and then guys, I'm going to show you really quickly how to edit a section, like cut a section out, okay? Because this was just too long. So when I cut a section out, let me find it. I'm going to pause this for a second, and then when I find it, I will start it and show you how I do it, okay? Because I don't want you to be sitting here watching me while I'm going through all this. Hold on. Where is it? How do I pause this? Okay, hold on. Okay, so here's a section that I want to remove, okay? So let me show you. So what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to make, you go over here to this little hourglass thing and make it a little bit bigger. So what it does is it will make the frames a little bit, let me just drag it there. Okay, so you can see, I can see like this is the audio section. Hope you can see that okay. Let me make it a little, okay, maybe that might be too much because you'll see what happens. When I start talking, you'll see this thing starting to move, okay? So watch what happens.
Inspirational audios, you read.
Let me turn this up a little bit so you can hear it.
Inspirational materials. You can do that in a number of different ways. You are
I look like a psycho. Okay, number of different ways. Hold on.
positive vibes, and you do that by listening to inspirational
audios,
you read inspirational materials. You can do that in a number of different ways.
Okay, right there, I want to cut.
You are an
Okay, so somebody was having technical difficulties. I let that interrupt me. I don't want the replay viewer to see that, okay? So exactly right there is where I want to cut it, right? So I'm going to right click and I'm going to hit split. See what it did is it cut it. Now watch this.
You are unable to view? Well, that's interesting. Okay, Valerie just said that
Okay, I want to move the timeline over just a little bit. So down here, drag that.
she can't see my video. Well, I'm sorry about that, doggone it. I'm looking online, and it looks like I am... All right, well, this is my very first live video, so I'm covering the microphone with my finger.
Oh, I want to show that because I want to show that it's not perfect.
Well, this is my very first live video, so...
Okay, right there. I want to cut that out. So I'm going to right click, split, and I'm going to highlight the part I want to delete, and I just delete it and see how it moved it over. So now, and sometimes it can look really choppy when you do that, and so you just want to be careful, you know, just think about that.
You can do that in a number of different ways. I'm covering the microphone with my
Okay,
finger.
so that was kind of pretty seamless. Good enough for me. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause this again. Okay, here's the cool section. This is the third time I'm repeating the story, but I'm going from one thing to another instead of just having it abruptly go to another point that I was talking about. I thought that I would just highlight the story, and what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to add a little humor to this. I highlight the story that I was going to clip out because it was the story again, and because I said I repeated it 3 times. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so I hit edit, and I'm going to have it go as fast as I can, 5x, right? So I'm gonna hit OK. So here's what happens. Check this out.
Violet from Kentucky.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some humor to this. I'm going to add a text to this. Now, if I'm not going to do that snazzy light flashing thing, then what I do is I like to use the fade text. So I'm going to click on that, or double click on it. Actually, right click on it to apply, and it will pull it right there. See, it's down here, and I have to make sure my cursor's over it. Double click on it, and I'll be like, here, I'm telling the story again. LOL. Okay, so what I want to do is maybe hit center that, right? And then I'm going to reduce the size. I think last time it was like 48 or something like that. All right, I'm telling the story again. And what color did I have that? I think I had it that. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it like that, right? So I'm just going to let it play. That way they can understand. Okay, so there I'm going to split it from there. I don't want them to have to listen to the 5x speed. So I'm going to hit split, and I'm going to cut that part out. All right, so what's going to happen is it's going to go from the fast after.
If you look at the people around you, if you look at people driving a rush hour.
Okay, so then I share my thoughts again. So wanted to let you know how to speed up a portion of a clip and add text to it. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm finished. I've edited it, and I am now ready to save it. So all I do, guys, now I'm not going to add any music to this or anything like that. I just wanted to show you this really basic editing, feature where you can clip it and add some text to it, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click export. That's the next thing you do, and I am going to, let's see, my first live video, and I'm having it go to my videos folder, right? Now, make sure the format is MP4, okay? MP4. MP4 is universal. That video format will work everywhere. And the resolution 1280 by 720, which is what I set up, I believe at the very beginning when I said I wanted the 16 by 9 but if not, you can just go to settings here and make sure, as you can see, it's HD optimized. I really don't understand the rest of this, but if you want it the best, you can actually make it the best. I'm going to make it the best. Before it was on better. Let's see. Okay, so it does make this a bigger file. That's okay. I'll just save this after I save this to my computer. I then can move it to my Google Drive so that it won't be taking up space on my computer. So I hit OK, and all you do, guys, is you export it. And what it's doing is it's converting. And once it's done, it will tell me that it's done, and I'll show you what happens after that. Okay, so here it is, it's done, you guys. And while this was rendering, I went over and I Googled how much it costs to get Wondershare. And guys, you can get it for 30 bucks a year is all it costs. It is amazing. Now you can also get a free version. You can try, or it's a free download. You download it for free and try it out, but then you buy it. And it's 30 bucks a year, guys. Well worth it. You can add music to this, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, what I'm going to do now is it saved it in that file. So let me show you how I find it. Okay, so I go down, I clicked on my files folder. You can't see it because I don't think that you can. Okay, so there's my file folder, and I'm going to go to my videos. Okay, and Why is it showing it like that? Okay, and I called it Facebook Live. Oops, that's in my other drive. Sorry, that's in a different drive. Videos. My videos. I've got a lot of videos, so it's taking forever to load. Facebook Drive. First live. There it is. First live video, my first live video. Okay, this one right here is the rendered version. See, you can see the text on it, so I'm gonna double click on it. There it is. And it's loading. There it is. That's the name of the file.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna turn this. I hope this isn't backwards. Hi, everybody. It's Michelle Grigsby.
So now,
my very first live video, I got Facebook Live.
Okay, so what I can do now is I can take this file and I can upload it to YouTube, Facebook, and from YouTube, I embed it on my blog and send people to my blog. And yeah, guys, so I hope you got some value from this. I know it's a little bit long, but this was mega packed. So if you got value, if you learned anything, let me know, leave me a comment, share this on your social media channels. And if you're not in my Facebook group, you know, I'm sharing this with my group first. So, and that is, I think it's just socialmediatipswithmichelle.com/group. And I'll see you there. Thanks. Bye.